your life is not over. When you decide to do this and you get the kind of support that we can give them here, and it's non-judgmental and it's choices, you can be a really great mom and your life can be just beginning. What do we do here? Our mission statement is really simple. We nurture the healthy development of pregnant teenagers so their pregnancy is full term and they become a healthier young person, and their baby developing in them is healthy. Our center for pregnant teenagers and for young mums and their babies and the dads who are fathering was set up in 1982. There'd been, just the year before that, there'd been a task force that our major founder, June Callwood, was on, that was exploring what services there were for pregnant teenagers and discovering there weren't really any. So she got together a band of friends and they started up Jesse's Centre for Teenagers. We're now in a building at Parliament and Queen, and we've been here now for 20 years. This building was built for us 20 years ago by, again, a group with June Callwood getting together and getting some developers to build it for us in a way that supports all that we do here. We were called Jesse's Centre for Teenagers from the start because the group starting us up felt that that was the friendliest and most welcoming name. And then 4 years ago, our major founder, June Callwood, passed. And we rededicated the center to the June Callwood Center. However, it turns out that the name Jesse's is really loved by lots of people and it has been loved for 26 years. So we're going to celebrate our 30th by going forward with both names. And we're going to be Jesse's, the June Callwood Center for Young Women, starting in 2012, January. We have a wonderful record of every baby born has been healthy weight and full term. And our mums, of course, are healthy. That's a critical issue to us. You are 18 and under when you come here because we want you to be here for at least a couple of years while we help you have a healthy pregnancy and then a healthy newborn. We go out to high school students and we go out to other health professionals because sometimes health professionals and doctors and med students are really good with older mums, but they're not very good with 15-year-old mums. Our mums are the best at telling you what it's really like and that you can have a wonderful life doing it, but you can also decide that it's not for you in your teenage years. So they do wonderful stuff for us in that way. But if you have an unwanted pregnancy, is your life over? Well, maybe not. A great deal of the time is spent then to see what the life of a young mom in her teenage years really is like, and it is very hard, and it convinces a lot of high school students that maybe they want to wait till they're a little older. I'm going to tell you the story of Jasmine. Jasmine was, I guess a couple of years ago, was 17 years old, sitting in her grade 11 class, whatever high school she attended, and the teacher was talking about the symptoms of pregnancy. And she had an uh-oh moment. And that lunch hour, she went to a nearby clinic and she came back to school that afternoon realizing she was pregnant. She went through that difficult time of telling her family and also trying to decide whether to have the baby or not. And in the end, she came to us and decided, when she saw the kind of support she could get here, that she decided she was actually ready to become a young mom. So she decided to have her baby. Within the 1 year, by the time she was 18, she had had her baby. She had become so good at finding good deals and finding things that new moms and new parents need, that she set up a business where she's helping way more than teenage moms. She now actually helps new moms of all ages find the best deals or shop for them and do whatever they need, and supporting them to have what they need in order to look after their baby. She was definitely entrepreneurial right from the start, but when you do that and you're learning how to be a new mom, it's quite spectacular. First thing we do is we connect you with a primary counselor who then sits you down and you go over all your choices depending on whether you're pregnant or whether you're a new mom. Should you decide to have your child, the first thing we do then is hook you up with our health counselor and put you into our Healthy Mom and Healthy Baby clinic. We also then start to provide all the services that a new mom is going to need. So we have breastfeeding classes, we have prenatal parenting, we have food for two while the baby's in your tummy, food for two for when the baby comes out. And we provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the days we go late. And we provide TTC tickets because we want the teenagers to be able to come to us and to get to us and to get home. There are parenting groups for infant parenting and then for toddler parenting and such. So everything along that line is around a group or a class. Along with that, we want to celebrate the pregnancy. So we do belly casting, and we have photographers that come in pro bono and take prenatal photographs, and then after the baby's born, take family photographs. A lot of the young women who come here, their families either cannot or do not want to take them in with a baby too. So we have housing coordinators, and they work day and night to find housing because it's not easy here in Toronto. And we also have a school classroom so that we help a young mom to get back into the swing of school, because they all know now that they're going to have a family and they want to have a good job and earn good wages and have a healthy family life. How many people do we help a year? Well, we have at least 100 pregnant teenagers every year. Then we have the 100 new mums from the ones that were pregnant the year before, and there are 100 newborns, so there's about 300. You add to that the mums who are here for 2 or 3 years, and it's 400 or 500 mums a year. If our charity were to receive the $5,000 grant, how would we spend it? I think this year, I was saying to you earlier, we want to expand our clinic because our health clinic is really, really critical. And we have a doctor from St. Mike's and a nurse from Sick Kids to help us, but we need some more equipment. We need an expanded space to be able to do better checkups and more in depth. We have our grads everywhere. Our grads with their babies, and some of their babies are now 29 years old because we turn 30 next year. Some of our recent grads are in, one's in U of T, television and programming. Some of them are in George Brown, some of them early childhood education. One of them is in Ryerson's journalism. We work at getting some scholarship funds for them too, to help them out, but they make their way because they have that kind of determination once they decide to be